Have you been watching the Olympics? So every 4 years-ish, we might sit and watch the Olympics and think, I wish I could be like that. I wish I had that discipline. I wish I had that focus. I wish I had that level of commitment. I wish I had that time. But here's the truth. You don't need an Olympic body. You need an Olympic standard. And that standard isn't about medals. It's about how you behave when no one's watching. Hi there, I'm Health Coach Laura, and if you've been inspired by the Olympics, then keep listening. Right, let's be honest. Most of us aren't struggling because we lack talent. We're struggling because our lives are busy and exhausting. And I'm not talking from a mountaintop. I am a 44-year-old NHS nurse. I have 2 kids, trying to build a YouTube channel. I'm training around work, watching my food budget, trying to grow something without burnout. So let's talk about what the Olympics actually teaches normal adults like us. So what we see versus what's real. When you watch the Olympics, you see the medal ceremony, the flag, the interviews, the highlight reel. What you don't see is the 5 a.m. alarms, the rehab, the repetition, the boring drills, the years of nobody clapping. That's the part we, as humans, need to pay attention to. Because your life might not look glamorous either. No one sees you meal prepping to save money. No one sees you training after a 12-hour shift. You say no to takeaways because the budget matters. You editing content at 9 p.m. when you'd rather scroll. That's your training montage. It doesn't just have background music. So lesson 1. Consistency beats motivation. Olympic athletes do not train because they feel inspired. They train because it's Tuesday. That's it. That's their job and they're getting paid for it. They've removed the emotional regulation, and this is where most us normal adults lose momentum. We wake up tired, we look at the bank balance, we look at the diary, we think, I'll start properly when things calm down. But things don't calm down. There is always a bill. There is always a shift. There is always a school thing, parents' evening, a life thing, fridge blowing up. I don't train because I feel amazing. I train because I decided I'm the type of person who trains. Even when money is tight. Even when time is limited. Energy is low. Especially then. Lesson 3. Lesson 2 even. They don't negotiate with themselves. Because we do, don't we? Olympians don't wake up and ask, do I feel like it today? It's already decided for them. And this is where real life discipline lives. Because negotiation is exhausting, isn't it? Maybe tomorrow. If I do this, then I'll do this. Maybe when I've got more money. Maybe when I'm less stressed. Maybe when I've slept better. That constant debate drains more energy than your workout's ever going to do. In my life, that looks like training before work, because I know after won't happen. Batch cooking meals every Sunday instead of grabbing convenience food. Filming when I don't feel confident or dressed properly. Posting when I don't feel ready. It's not glamorous, it's standard. And that's the difference. Lesson 3. They expect it to feel hard. This one is big. Olympians expect discomfort. They don't panic when it's hard. But most adults do. It feels tiring. we think something's wrong. If progress is slow, we think we're failing. If money's tight, we think we can't grow. If life feels heavy, we think we should pause everything. But what if? What if this is just the hard bit? What if feeling stretched financially while building something is normal? What if being tired while chasing growth is part of it? I don't enjoy every workout, but I don't enjoy watching the budget constantly. I don't enjoy filming around shifts, but I expect it to feel stretched. The expectation changes everything. You don't need a medal. You're not trying to win gold. You're just trying to be a bit stronger, to be healthier, to be financially steadier. Build something that matters. Stop quitting on yourself. That's your arena. And here's the thing. The Olympics aren't about talent. They're about who keeps turning up when it's boring, when it's unseen, and when it's inconvenient. That's available to all of us. Even the tired ones, even the busy ones, even the ones watching the food shop total climb. You don't need to feel inspired. You need a standard. And maybe your version of Olympic discipline looks like this. Maybe train twice this week instead of once. Maybe cook instead of ordering in. Maybe save a little bit instead of spending. Maybe posting instead of overthinking. Small, repeated, decided. No medal, just momentum. And that's enough. If you're an exhausted adult who still wants to feel calmer, stronger and more in control of your life, this channel is for you. I share honest conversations about exercise, health and self-care. And our channel is about learning to work with our bodies and our lives and not against them. Enjoy the Olympics!